What's up everybody, this is Igor in Russia. In this video I want to go through the year 2022 on this channel. The year 2022 on Igor in Russia channel has been very busy this whole year. In this little speech I will try to summarize what I've experienced, some of the highlights, and maybe something of more personal type. As we all know, the year 2022 has been devastating. Not going to that horrible conflict that influenced most of the world, most of us in some ways, any more specific. Let me just say that all the progress that was done in cultural and tourism field took a giant leap back to basically zero. Basically zero. Russia was hit with unprecedented sanctions and company boycotts, with over 1,000 companies leaving Russian market or in some way stopping their operations. Millions of Ukrainian refugees fled Ukraine to Europe, and what is uncovered in the West, they also escaped to Russia. I was actually astonished that according to Statista.com, there are over the number one country with most Ukrainian refugees, 2.8 to be exact, is Russia. Also, masses of young people left Russia as a way to avoid the partial mobilization. Personally, as a vlogger, making videos about Russia with intent to bring the world more together, to make people understand Russian people, Russia more via daily life images. My work took a huge step back in so many ways. Every business cooperation I had last year was stopped, terminated in 2023. No companies wanted to do anything with Russians or Russia. For example, wanting to promote some local sites or whatever, everything was stopped for I don't know for how long. Then there was also attack on Russian language and culture, my culture, unofficial though, yet so true. In one point on my channel, they felt when showing the real life, just the real life in Russia, real amazing Russian people, the only comments I actually received were basically trolling Putin, the conflict, attacking me personally. Nonetheless, I maintained producing the content focusing on exploring Russian cities, especially my most beloved city, St. Petersburg, which I call home, the culture, and I think it's a correct decision. My goals haven't changed. I want to show Russia most of you won't get to see for yourselves, whether it's a shiny imperial Russia or dark depressing one. Nevertheless, amazing, interesting, and so dear. Thankfully, my channel has been growing on YouTube and Facebook, breaking new records. This year, I have produced more videos than last year. I just can't help myself. You have watched my videos for almost 1 million views this year alone. 813,000 to be exact. And we have exceeded the 9,000 subscribers count. Big thank you. This is awesome. This fuels my dream to experience the show Russia for everybody. I have also started focusing on members only content. You are all welcome to support my work by becoming a member for $1.99 or $3.99 per month. I appreciate all the help that I can get. There's been so many videos this year, so I'm just gonna go through one of the most memorable things and maybe my most favorite moments this year. I visited Sestroretsk city, which is a part of St. Petersburg, and had a small playlist of Sestroretsk videos, basically series. I have explored new awesome St. Petersburg suburbs all around the city. I filmed a pro-Ukrainian protest in Finland, filmed also some protest in St. Petersburg in Gostinny Dvor, a couple days after in February, I think it was 26, 2 days after the conflict started. I have continued filming the Finnish companies in St. Petersburg and them actually also leaving Russian market. For example, I filmed the last moments of the Finnish grocery store chain Prisma. And that's actually one of my top videos in 2022. I filmed also even the last moments of the Finnish-Russian Allegro fast train, one of them last moments, when there was a slight, even a panic-like moment in Filyansky railway station. I visited Kolpino and Vsevolozhsk cities nearby. Kolpino is part of St. Petersburg, and Vsevolozhsk is a separate city in Leningrad Oblast. And some of the videos have yet to be edited because, for example, I have also visited Kudrovo, which is really close to St. Petersburg, but technically also another city. This year I have filmed even more the ordinary life in St. Petersburg. I continued the unique series of Finnish St. Petersburg, where I film Finnish streets and location of St. Petersburg. I came back to Vyborg and filmed more of this awesome historical city. And I also plan to explore that city even more because I just find it fascinating. And of course, many of you guys want to see Vyborg even more. I have filmed Russian grocery stores, gas station and prices. I have also continued unique series called Russian Finland. It's still incomprehensive for many that a lot of achievements in Finland or in Finland's success were established actually by Russians or via Russians' decision making when Finland was part of Russia. I filmed some cool videos from St. Petersburg, like Sennae Square's notorious Saprashka market, visited inside Sennae's fire department, unique look into that operation. I filmed Vasily Island, Krestovsky Island, Petrogradsky side of St. Petersburg. This year I made more guide videos for foreigners who wants to visit Russia more easier for those who want. I filmed shopping malls like Galleria and City Mall, Passage and Nevsky, etc. I also started streaming this year more with the new application, giving you a better quality, and also some home streams. Most visually strong content was done or filmed by me on Victory Day and St. Petersburg, and also on Navy Day in St. Petersburg. I even saw and filmed Putin from pretty close. I continue filming St. Petersburg musicians also from my own playlist, which I'll call series if you didn't understand before. I even spent some time being with some street musicians and jamming with them on the St. Petersburg streets. I also started a new series about Russian markets, and that's a whole separate world on its own, especially because there's a lot of variety of different nationalities, like people from Caucasus area. Great personalities. I filmed Russian substitute products like Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Starbucks, etc., replacement products and companies. I also filmed the transformed Russian Finland's brand replacements. Overall, I don't believe there are many better channels about real Russian life with real footage out there anymore. Many of the bigger vloggers, the actual Russian ones actually, are no longer in Russia, but still trying to hold on to their content, which is weird to me since real Russian channels don't have any real footage of Russia. Just usually 4 walls and just the recycled material from internet. As a brand new thing, I have now made an Igor in Russia public Google Maps with all my videos on a map. Basically, you can find any location that interests you from St. Petersburg and elsewhere in Russia where I've been, and you can see exactly the spot where that video is located in the real world, and you can just watch them all. I will incorporate this link into descriptions of my new videos from this moment on. You gotta check it out, it's really cool, and it shows you how extensive work I have actually done filming Russia. The link to the map will be now in every video in the description. From my channel's content perspective, it's been a very hard-working year for me, and I want to thank you for watching my videos and for all the support I've gained. I plan to explore more Russia next year, 2023 and forward. So please keep on watching. I really do appreciate. Let's hope the year 2023 will be better in so many ways and will bring peace and rebuilding among the nations. Keep on watching as I document life as it is and the most awesome Russia and everything Russian. All right, subscribe and thanks for listening. A Happy New Year.